I do like 13.5 on it.
I mean, for the shop even or nothing. I mean, either you're gonna turn it or.
Hey, y'all about Rolexes too? Y'all about Rolexes too?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I got a little plain squad. I do a lot, man.
Man, these things are just scary to buy, man, because
Yeah, fast. You good? I had just left the bank over there and wanted to stop by and, see.
The
I'm supposed
only
to
way
go
to
to
really
Tampa.
is to like file into it and check it.
Yeah,
I mean, you have to get inside
Right.
of a link and file into it. But
It won't hurt it and you'll never see it. I mean, there'll be a little mark there, but you'll never see it because it's inside of a link. But if we did that, we would buy it. Like, we'll tell you a price, and if you say, okay, then we got to file into it and make sure it's good. Only way you get it back is if it ain't good.
I'm saying, but what if I don't like the cut? Like, y'all cutting or like, you know what I'm saying?
What I'm saying is we'll give you a price. Say we tell you, okay, we'll give you the, whatever you said, 13 or 14, whatever you said, we'll pay you. We're going to have to check it. If we check it and it comes back bad, we got to give it back to you.
Right, facts.
If we check it and it comes back good, we would keep it.
See, that's why I say I don't know if I want to just pawn it or sell it either, though. You know what I'm saying? If you cut it, then I want to pawn a bit. You know what I mean?
Is another thing. I mean, it depends on what you want on a pawn.
so what do you want to do? You don't want to sell it?
But that's why, like I told him, I'm getting my truck, my diesel. I got a dump truck I bought. I'm getting that fixed, like getting a transmission, like 12,000. You know what I'm saying? So instead of I just paid 45 for it. So instead of keep going in my pocket, I just say, hey, I gotta let that go or sell it, or if I pawn it, what y'all are getting? Just curious. I know I may get more if I sell it to y'all, right? Right, facts.
I'd probably like 10 on a pawn if
10
I
on the
check
pawn.
it.
And now I'm gonna say this: how long will I get to come? Like how long? I never pawned them before.
The pawn's 30 days. It gives you 2 months, but if you go over the 2 months.
So would I have to pay like in the 30 day, like pay the 10 off in 30 days or what?
Well, no, you don't have to pay anything for 60 days, but it charges you a second pawn. I don't know what percent we would do with that, but it just charges you again after 30 days. Every 30 days, it charges you just whatever the interest is on it.
Okay, cause I don't know how that goes.
And as long as you pay that, you'll never lose it. Yeah. But you'll never get it out neither if you just keep. It's like you're paying rent.
Right.
So you don't really want to do that.
I know my truck get rolling, man. I know I'm gonna be.
Yeah, I give you the money on it, but if I buy it, I'm gonna cut it.
Yeah.
But I give you the money on it. But I mean, that's the only really way, man. They're getting so good now with coating them. Just.
So
it ain't like you cut them like an inch into it.
They doing it like they putting not real metal in the middle of it.
Yeah.
So,
but I thought about him putting it on that gun when I get down there. I said, man, I want that gun. He bought that big yellow.
So the gun only shoots like a very thin into
like 3 microns. Or
so the guy that buys my gold, he has the gun and he uses it. He got burned on a $10,000 one because it only shoots a little bit into it. Then he got it back, cut it, and it was the middle of it wasn't gold. So I'd pay you what pay you what you wanted on it. If you decide you want to sell it, I'll pay you what you want on it. But I'm gonna cut it.
Okay,
That's the only way.
Now I'm gonna ask you this. Like you say, you may let me pawn it, right? You didn't say that, right?
I'm just scared on a pawn, man, because I can't cut it. Because that's the only way I really. For us, it's just too much of a risk.
I'm gonna say that. Okay, now if you cut it and everything we good, like how long it take for you to get the cash? Just curious, or get the check, or how does that work?
I can write you a check right now. But I mean, if you want the cash, it'd take me 30 minutes.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I probably need the cash. That check take time to clear. If you don't bank with who I bank with.
Yeah, my bank's right there at Truist, so I just run over there and get it. But that's the only really way I'm gonna mess with it.
See, boy, I got something to see. Hold on. You don't walk in here now. You may not gotta go to Temple.
But I'm gonna cut the link. I'm gonna cut the full link. I'm gonna cut it
because they can just put it back on. He can cut a link and they can just put it back on for us if we decide to sell it. So he'll just cut a link in half. I mean, I know that
But I thought he
sounds
said
bad.
he'll just, I thought he said, yeah, right. I thought he said he'll just cut it right here. Now he gonna
But
cut
I mean,
the
if he
whole
buys
link.
it,
No, if I buy it, I'm not. That's the only way I'm gonna mess with it, man.
because you can just take a link. You can take a link out.
Yeah, I know it's a 5-figure deal. I
The
understand.
guy, the guy will put the link back on for me for hardly nothing. So it's worth for me to cut the link and be 100%.
Now what? Okay.
But that's only if you ain't getting it back. We ain't doing all that.
right.
If you pawning it, we ain't cutting it in half and all that. We just
I really don't really
we probably
want
He
to
want to just buy it. I
I don't
know he
wanna
brother just
pawn
want to
it,
buy it. Yeah, he just want to
I
go
really
buy
I
it.
mean, that's the most safe thing for us, is to buy it, cut it, check it. If it's good, you get your money. We on our way.
Well, I'm just saying, why, just asking from your aspect in the business, not saying this, why would a safe instance somebody come in here wanting to pawn this, you won't want to do it, and safe instance they default, you get it for a cheaper.
because I can't check it how I want to check it.
Oh, okay. 24. You go ahead. You go ahead. Put me there, my boy. I'ma still be short on my repair.
How much money is it? What did you want? I mean,
The
it
only
just
thing is if it comes back like 9 carat, that's like 86%. 24 a gram.
It won't come back 8, but I mean, you never know because it's custom.
It comes back 9
I mean, it
carat.
won't come back. It probably won't, but I mean,
It easily come back 9 carat. I do like 13.5 on it. Because a lot of times, man, if it's, that's
Even
the
if
other
it's a
thing,
little
if, it's,
bit under.
if it comes back 9 carat, I mean, that's like, I
Yeah,
ain't
but you
making
don't know
much
that
of it.
though. I'm taking the risk on you cutting it to
Yeah.
see what it come back though. I'm taking the risk on you cutting it to see if it 9. If it 9, I ain't gonna sell it.
Well, I won't be able to tell till they shoot it, because I don't have the gun here. But once you cut it and they can shoot right where it's cut, it'll tell what it is.
13.5, what you cutting it?
Yeah, that's my
buying it,
best thing.
13,500.
With him cutting it and buying it.
Buying
Still,
it,
even though it may be 10 carat. Even though it's gonna be 10
That's
carat.
still like 80%.
What?
That's still 20. You said 24. So 5.
It read 10. It read on the gun 10. 10 plus something. But I understand though. I ain't gonna take that red with cutting and still just getting 13.5.
It's a deal, man, for somebody buying it for them or something like that.
Right.
The risk I
You can
take
plug
is
it
if
in,
he
too. I don't
scans
know how
it
much
as
it's
9
charged.
carat,
Okay.
then
It might
I'm
be
paying
charged
like
up pretty good.
86%.
I'm
I
check
get
it
93.
first.
I'm making like 5% on it. I'm taking all the risk of cutting it, putting out the money and all that.
It's good, bro. I appreciate it.
I appreciate
I'll
it.
I
stop
appreciate you
All
coming
right.
in, man.
All
And
right,
hey,
yes,
the
sir.
offer still stands, man.
Yes,
So-
sir. All right. Have a good one.
You too, man.
It's just not worth it, man. If it
I'm fine, man. I don't even
to
wanna
put out
do
that
it.
much money and then it come back 9 carat.
Until we're
and
ready
then
to
it's-
do them, or unless somebody wants less, until we get a gun, or even the gun's not going to help you on those. I mean, not really.
The only way the gun would have helped you is you could really tell if it was 10 carat or not once you cut it. So you could have.
It was worth what he was
Hey.
saying, but I'm just saying.
Yeah, it was worth it. It was worth what he was saying, but for us, we don't have to do all that, and that's the thing
I
about
don't
the
want to do
jewelers
all
and
that.
stuff.
To tell you the truth, I don't want the stress of it.
What's going on, everybody? Appreciate y'all for tuning in. And that first part of the video, I showed the big necklace that came in on a deal that we ended up not making. So a lot of times I don't show stuff that comes in here that we don't make deals on, but it does happen often where somebody wants more for something than we can actually pay. I just figured I'd show that because I haven't shown a necklace that big on here, and then talk about, why I didn't buy it, even though there was still money to be made on it. Those big necklaces like that, you have to be very, very careful buying them. I know 2 people personally. Prince told me a story before I known him how he got burned on one. And then I know another pawn shop that got burned on one not that long ago, a couple months ago. So you got to be very careful buying those things. They coat them real thick, and then the inside of them, they're not gold. So without me cutting that thing in half, I'm not going to buy. I'm not going to take that chance. Everything we do in here, the yard sales, the eBay, all that, we don't really have to take those chances. So, some shops might need to make that $1,000 to survive, or make that money or whatever. But for us, we're not going to take that risk on 14 grand to make, $1,000. So the other thing about those is those necklaces are very hard to sell. They're not just, every person just don't have 15 or 20 grand to come buy a necklace, so those necklaces are tough to sell. They do take the right buyer. So if I ended up having to scrap it, a lot of times those necklaces are made by custom by jewelers and stuff like that. But when you see Prince come in, a lot of times he scans that stuff That necklace could have easily been 9 karat. And if it's 9 karat on what he wanted, that was like 86%. So if gold, I hold it for 30 days. If gold drops $100, there's really no money to be made there if I got to scrap it. So if the deal's not right, I'm just not going to do it. So I appreciate y'all for tuning in, and I hope you enjoy the rest of the video.
Just for a second. Then you can go back. Just so I can drag that out here real fast. Hi.
Hey, how you doing?
No, it's fine.
What'd you want for the older camera?
Whatever you think.
I don't know.
10, 5, 10. 10 is good.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's got the manual in there, so if there's nothing wrong with that, I just tried it the other day.
It came on?
Yeah, it was fine. It charged up and everything. And the charger should be, it's in one of these.
Okay.
I'll go through the front door just so I can drag that stuff out. Oh,
You said the charger's in this one? If it's...
yeah, it should be in the
Oh, yeah,
front.
there it is.
Uh-huh.
It's in
and then the manual's there. And it's got like a remote too.
Yeah, that's fine. I think these things always got a little bit messed up on them.
Yeah.
The little holders.
Yeah, I used it a lot.
They're just old.
Carrying it.
Okay. All right. You said $10?
Yeah, 10. That's good.
I'll take it for $10. Why not?
Oh, it's warm out here. Uh-huh. Yeah, I brought a jacket back. Yeah, thank you.
$10. All right, thanks.
Yeah.
Cowboys fan?
Oh, my son-in-law. The reason I'm here, my son-in-law comes here and buys my daughter's rings,
Oh, yeah.
and he's a Cowboy fan. So, she's the one that told me about this pawn shop. I didn't know. What?
So,
They did. Uh-huh.
10 karat.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah,
have.
this one right here is silver, and this one's 10 karat. But I mean, it don't weigh a whole lot. I mean,
Dice que esta es plátano es de oro.
it's 1 gram. Yeah, that's only the total amount of gold in that. Like the total amount of gold, it's like $31 in gold in that.
Okay, como 31 en esta. Esta que me queda 31.
Now this, I don't know. You don't know what you want for. Are you trying to pawn it or are you trying to
No,
sell it?
I want to sell it because, like I said, I just got surgery and I know that I have been.
So you don't have a number in mind you want?
To be honest with you, I was just gonna see if I could get 5 for it. A lot of people is telling me, "Oh, don't go to a pawn shop," but yet they trying to give me payments, and I don't need payments. I need to pay my rent. And they're like, "Oh, they're gonna screw you over." I was like, "Listen, I'm just trying to sell it anyways." I mean, it was my ex man's, and I just want to sell it. This one here don't know nothing about mechanics, so what is it gonna do us any good?
It's got cords with it. I just don't know much about if they ever go bad or if they.
That's what I'm saying. I'm honest. I don't know nothing about that. I just know that the ex used to hook it up to the cars, and it obviously diagnosed.
Sometimes they need to be calibrated and stuff, but that's just a normal service.
Yes, sir. And like I said, they're trying to tell me, "Oh, I'll give it to you on payments." No, I need to pay my rent. They're not going to take my rent on payments. Oh, yeah, I don't have the little
This one says 2016.
the little yeah, something like that.
Switch.
Yeah, sell those. How much
Yeah.
do those run here?
There's like 3 different models. It depends on what model you want.
Dice que tiene como 3 y todo. Herramientas.
I don't think we're gonna go wrong
¿Ves?
with 500.
¿Ves, Ricky? Eso es lo que compró Ricky. Mira esta.
If you want to do the 500 for it, I'll do 500 for it.
Yes,
You
sir.
want to do that?
Yeah, it would help me out a lot. I mean, though I know y'all probably hear a lot of people, but listen, I work right here. Y'all can go there, y'all can see that I have a job. Dice que me va a dar los 500 por ella.
You have an ID with you?
Yes, sir. Dame mi-
So I hope everybody enjoyed the video. And I always remind you, if you're not subscribed, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Because once we get to 50K, we're going to give away this gold buffalo. Also, too, anybody that bought shirts from us, I appreciate y'all. I got them all shipped out. We did run out of some of the bigger sizes. I am going to try to order some more this week. But if you're interested in these, I got a link in the description. And anybody that purchased them, like I said, I appreciate y'all so much. Sold a lot of them. Can't thank y'all enough. Nothing too crazy this week on this video. I did buy some coins that will be in the Friday video. So if you want to see some of those, make sure you tune in to the Friday video. And like always, I appreciate y'all, and I'll see y'all Friday.